Well, hello there, mages. It is I, your wintry neighborhood Winterspell. I'm back to you with another episode of War Crimes. I mean Skyrim. We're still doing Stormcloak stuff. Now, I'm not saying that we've committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. But I'm also saying we've committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. Because seriously, I really do believe the Stormcloaks are not in the right here. Last time we got the Jagged Crown, and we killed everyone and everything.
Stay away from the Oratino residence. The place is cursed.
Hey, Ophi!
We've driven the Imperials out of Whiterun.
Oh, no. Yeah, we did get the Jagged Crown. We also took Whiterun, that's right.
We now control the center. It's a powerful position. One I aim to keep. We'll call you Ice Veins now. For the thick blood of our land has seeped into your heart. Here, take this. It's an Imperial officer's
Actually, that's
sword.
a Daedric sword, my dude.
A fitting weapon to use against our enemy. I suspect you'll be of greater use to us with greater freedom. So you're free to engage the Imperials as you see fit. But I also want you to find our hidden camp in Falkreath. Galmar, for Skyrim.
Alright, so this starts, again, where we start freeing the holds.
Maybe you've seen masts sticking out of the water to the northeast. That would be the wreck of the Winter War. Fine vessel back in its day.
I still like the idea of our narrative here being a high elf, which is secretly a Thalmor agent, that is trying to help Ulfric win the war, so Skyrim will be far more vulnerable, and so will the Empire, forcing them to retreat even further into Cyrodiil. I kind of like the idea of that narrative because it does make sense, and it is definitely a Thalmor thing they would do, and at the moment we are a high elf. Now, while we're giving the Thalmor trouble, like if we were doing kind of like a Thalmor build, I would still definitely do the Stormcloak side of the Civil War quests, because from a narrative standpoint, I just like the idea of it. Seems interesting. Alright, to Falkreath. I have not done the Stormcloak sides of this quest for a very long time. Oh, Orphan Rock did respawn. Die! Oh ho! Oh, nope, she ain't here. Nope! Nope! We're not doing that today! A new hand has touched us. Shut up! No! I am not touching your beacon! Oh, that sounded dirty. Ooh! I can see it now. Oh, Meridia Senpai, don't make me touch your beacon. I have problems. Where's the camp? Okay, there it is. Galma. Galma. Boy. Nope, this way. Here we go. It's very confusing.
What
You.
is Skyrim? Some say, oof, you're going to Fort Newgrad. They have some of our boys locked up there. I've sent some men to scout out the area. They'll
Nice.
never suspect an This won't be easy, but that's why I'm sending you. I knew I could count on you.
Alright, to Fort Newgrad. Of course, honestly, I knew that I had problems. Like, I mean, I was playing D&D last night. I got a broom of flying, and the first thing I did was say to my party member, "You want to take a ride on my disco stick?" Then I started calling it the magic stick and the speed stick. And for some reason singing, like, stupid parody of, I Can Show You the World. My character's not a bard, but sometimes he acts like a bard. He's a wizard who somehow keeps getting more and more fabulous. I need help. I am not sure my party fully knows how to deal with him, but he's useful. Sorry guys, I'm not going to pay attention to you. I'm just going straight to the fort. Yeah, we're taking over the fort. Then we'll get the prisoners. Where is my entrance? Ah! Hey guys! Oh my god, I love doing that. Okay. Where's my boys?
Hey, the guard has the key.
The guard has the key. I'll take that.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Alright, I shouldn't use my lightning here. I really wish it did lift him up, like, force choking. That would have been awesome. There we go. I'm taking your mead.
Thanks. Let's teach these bastards a lesson. All right. Last but not least, let's go.
Okay. Anybody else up here? Or did I kill them all already?
Soldiers gleam like fresh fallen snow and clank like a kitchen. They head this way.
As long as you guys stay away from me.
Die, dog!
I mean, you guys should probably stay away from me.
Can't believe it.
You call yourself bad idea.
Unless Roloff can't be killed.
For the glory of the Empire.
Eh! Sucks to be you, dude. Oh, yes, I'll take your stuff. It's gonna get to the point people are like, hey, Did you hear the Archmage is running around just murdering Imperial soldiers? And here's the thing. Who is going to try to stop me? Like, I'm the Dragonborn. Rodolph.
I long to be out there.
Great work. Get back and report our success. I'll stay here and clean up the mess. Glad you're here.
Nice.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Because my question is, what would they do?
I'll fight the entire Legion myself.
Like, let's take my character in specifically. He is a lightning-throwing, dragon shout-wielding god, essentially.
Damn faithless Imperials.
Run in there, summon like a lightning cloud above my head, and wipe out everything in like a 20-foot radius. Then just keep going. So, what would they do? I can break out of whatever cell they put me in. I can just straight up murder everything that's not an essential character. If the Dragonborn turns bad, what are they going to do? Especially if the Dragonborn might literally be an actual demigod. Like if he's a Shezarene like they think. Oh, I report to Ulfric. I guess that's all I gotta do for Falkreath. That's kind of disappointing, honestly. Why? Tell me why? I barely had to do anything. Tell me why? Like, I wanted to go, like, sicko mode, okay? Like, I wanted to wreck things. Ulfie! What are you doing?
I'm proud we liberated Falkreath from the Empire. In many ways, it's the heart and soul of Skyrim, not to mention its rather strategic position. Some brothers have taken to calling you Bonebreaker. Evidence of your ferocity and determination. A fitting name. So we shall all call you thus. The war demands so much from us. And we give all we have to it and to the people. But I've kept a little something to offer you in appreciation. Please take this on behalf of all the brothers and sisters. And I need capable and loyal warriors close at hand. So I'd like to offer you a home in Wenhelm. Speak with my steward, who'll make the arrangements.
Neat.
Get over to our camp in the Reach.
Oh boy, he
Take
gave me a
every
steel
able-bodied
sword.
they can muster. For Skyrim.
Alright, guess we're going to the Reach.
You're that mage from the college, right?
Let's see. Alright, so a bit of an update as well regarding starting to stream Mega Man. So, as I said, because I am not very wealthy, I do have to split up where I get the digital versions. I'll be buying, of course, like I said, the version with 4, 5, and 6 on it on one paycheck, and then on the next I'll be getting either the next or the one after that I'll be getting the one with 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna start with Mega Man 6, Cybeast Gregor.
Before we
It
wage
comes
war
out on the
upon our
14th,
foes,
but that is
we
not
must
my
wage a
payday.
war against
So be
our
looking
lesser
for it
selves.
around the 19th or
Cleave to your
20th
higher voice,
of when I'll
and
start
with it,
streaming Mega
shatter
Man.
your foes.
I'm very excited. I cannot wait to show this off to you
Get
guys.
over to-
And of course,
Rumor
always
has it
remember
the
we
Jarl's
do have a
steward,
Cash App
Rayrek, is a
with
faithful
the
Talos
link to
worshipper,
it, the name
if not
for
a
it,
true son of Skyrim.
in my
He still
channel.
supports the Empire after all.
I would be
But
very
if
grateful for
confronted
anyone
with
who would
proof
like
of
to
his
donate.
belief, wouldn't want. You'll need to be careful with this one. The Jarl's men
I'd
won't
be very
look kindly
appreciative.
on you rummaging,
And it would help
I can
us,
always count on
continue,
Conrad.
get more games, get better equipment, things like that. Do I have any potions of invisibility? I do not, but do I have invisibility? I have hide. Well, actually, that'll work too. So yeah, remember, like I said, we have Cash App at Winterspelll on Cash App. Like I said, keep a lookout. Again, 19th or 20th, that's when we're planning to start streaming Mega Man Battle Network 6, Psybeast Gregor. Easily my favorite installment in the Mega Man Battle Network series. I'm very excited to show it off to you guys. And we do have a date for the release of Battle Spirit Saga. It is April 28th. So I did speak to my local game store. They are not sure if they want to carry it yet. They're thinking about it. One of the store employees is trying to convince the boss. I'm trying to convince them. And we really would love to see this game in the shop. Otherwise, we will get it any way we can. So SWAT Daddy and I will be back. We will make a great unboxing video. Like I said before, our plan is we want to each get a structure deck and a couple of packs, and then open them on stream for you guys, and then out of what we pull in the packs, fix up the decks right there, and just go at it. So that should be really fun. It's quite exciting for us. Come on. And like I said before, I'm very excited about Battle Spirit Saga. I would like to make quite a bit of content for it on this channel, perhaps even making it the official TCG of Winterspelll streaming. Like I said, you guys have seen me do other types of videos before for a TCG. I'm really excited to see what we're going to do with Battle Spirit Saga. Why will you not open for me? There we go. He's actually got a nice room. I'm not going to lie to you. I like that little shelf he's got by his bed. Yep, we will be taking that. Tee-hee. Don't worry about me, guys. Completely overshot him.
I'm Igmund's uncle as well. Not here. Come with me. Stay close, and the guards will leave you alone.
Alright, gotta follow him. We have his Amulet of Talos. Remember, this is an Imperial-controlled zone. So, him having an Amulet of Talos is a bad thing.
The Tholmor know how to deal with Talos worshippers.
So yeah, keep a lookout for that. Like I said before, SWAT Daddy's looking to use a white deck, focusing on the mecha dinosaurs. I am looking to use a red deck, focusing on Star Dragons. It should be quite fun. Of course, it's also really going to come down to what structure deck can I find.
I suppose you're here to extort something from me. So, you're one of Ulfric's spies. I can't deny the man is right about a few things, but I've seen firsthand what Ulfric is capable of, given the chance.
I very
Suffice it
much
to
agree with
say,
Rarick.
He is no friend to Markarth, and no friend of mine. My first and only loyalties are to my nephew, and to this city. And what if I told you about a large
Not
shipment
bad.
of silver and weapons?
So another shipment, like the last time.
They're taking it by wagon to Solitude. If you hurry, it'll be a fairly slow-moving cut. Now, let's pretend we never had this discussion.
You got it. Alright, report to Galmar.
Talos worship, it's your obligation to report.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
So, I'm just very excited about the whole Mega Man thing. So, like I said, the collection, I might have said this before, it does have every single Battle Network game, which I mean every single version of the games, too. So, like, you know, it won't just have, like, Mega Man 3, it'll have Mega Man 3 Blue and White. So the different versions of the game, 1 and 2 was only a singular version for the games, but, like, 3 had version Blue, version White. For 4, it was Red Sun and Blue Moon. For 5, it was Team Proto Man and Team Colonel. Then 6, it was Cybeast Gregor, Cybeast Falzar. So the differences in the different versions would be the different types of forms you could take. For Mega Man 3, it'd be the different style changes. For 4 and 5, it would be the different double souls you could have. And in the specific case of 5, it'd be the different team members you'd be able to have. And then 6, it would be the different side beast that you fight. And it would be the different Link Navis you could get. Link Navis were kind of like a style change thing, but powered up, and you would be able to choose based on which classes you had taken. Throughout the story, you would unlock different classes, and you would do a few missions where you were controlling the Navi of the teacher, and excuse me, you'd be controlling the Navi of the teacher, and then you would, at that point, after you battle them and do their missions, oop, I just looked like you're attacking. So you would battle them and you would do their missions. Oh, there you go. And then you would be able to access that Navi anytime you wanted from that teacher's computer after that. Plus, Mega Man in battle will be able to choose to... Essentially, it would look like a double soul, but you would be able to get it for free.
Hey there. I was wondering if I'd run into you out here.
It was a really cool system. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was the best one out of all of them. It gave you the power of a double soul while having the stability of a style change, but still freedom to choose. And you'd be able to choose multiple types in battle. But it did make you work a little bit to get them, and I appreciated that.
Purpose in your eyes. Really? So that's what's in there. That was crafty. Lucky for... We're out. You got here just in time.
Yeah, I'm going to take care of this myself.
Then, next, you'll... With a bit of luck, we'll catch them completely off guard and... All right, if you insist. But we'll come running if it sounds like...
Yeah, things won't be out of hand. So yeah, and I really liked the story of Mega Man 6. And I do like that they did show us what happens in the future. Although I would have preferred a bit of a better wrap-up, honestly. You know, there's been rumors for a while of a Mega Man Battle Network 7 that was going to be released on the Switch, but they never did. I'm really hoping it's going to turn out that they will do that. Especially if the sales of the Battle Network collection does a lot better than they thought. So here's hoping. I would love to see another installment in the Battle Network series. It is, quite honestly, my favorite Mega Man series. And I've played a lot of them. I've never played X, but I did play Mega Man Zero. I did play the ZX series. I've played Mega Man Star Force, Mega Man Battle Network. Star Force was kind of like a sequel series to Battle Network.
Well done.
Same kind of style, but set hundreds of years in the future. And we do know it's the same universe, because we do actually find personal terminals from Battle Network 6 in a Junkville. And in the first game, if you guys remember that the Nintendo DS did have the ability to load both advanced games and DS games. If you loaded a Mega Man game into the GBA slot while you were playing Star Force 1, you would get a little special mission where you would work with Mega Man.exe, and it was really cool. I unfortunately never got to do it. I might have done something wrong. I'm not entirely sure, but I never got to do it. I would have really loved to play the mission. And I know that there was a DS game they released that was the two of them. Oh, another mammoth in the air. Nice. They're just... Except that was a Japan-only release, I believe, with that DS game. Which is truly unfortunate. I would have absolutely loved to be able to play it, since I am such a massive Mega Man Battle Network fan. Along with Pokemon, it was my childhood. It was one of the game series that meant the most to me, and one of the ones that I will still play today. Like, I still play the old Pokemon games whenever I get a chance. I have an old phone that I reformatted, put back to factory reset, and I downloaded a bunch of games on it. I have an emulation of Pokemon Emerald on it, which I love to play because Emerald was one of my favorite games. And Battle Network was one of those games I always was able to go back to. I have a problem where I get bored. Even when playing a game I love, like, I'll want to start a new game, because I get bored of the current file. I'm like, oh, I have to start it again. So I have a problem with not beating games. And I gotta work really hard to make sure I don't just abandon it again. But, like I said, there are some games that I always come back to and I don't really get bored with. Skyrim is one of them. A lot of Pokemon games are another. I even like a bunch of Pokemon games that people say are terrible. Like, I love Sword and Shield. I thought that was great. I had a lot of fun with them. They're somewhere. Skyrim I can always come back to. Battle Network, Pokemon. It's a good feeling. So that is why I am incredibly excited about the release of this collection. And I will be, honestly, probably playing through all the games off screen as well. I'm really excited to try to get the trophies for it. Oh, I like this. Like, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's okay, I'm killing my own men. It's alright. Oop, nope, that's one of mine. Hey, Imperials, where are ya? I got a present for you. And that present is death! Hey, buddy! Nice. More of them should pop out of here. Nice. I want to see what's in here. So yeah, really excited to see what features and upgrades they put in. I already know there's going to be an interactive PET screen with Mega Man, and it looks like it's got his voice actor from the Mega Man Net Warrior anime series, which is going to be pretty cool. I'm excited about that. And I did notice Capcom did put up a channel, and it has the Mega Man anime on it, which I'm very excited about. Although it does look like it is the... I only saw the English version. It was two of them, Net Warrior and Net Warrior Access, which I have watched before, and there was really good stuff, so I was watching a few episodes of that. Good anime to check out if you got time. Excuse me. It was their battle against World 3. Which I noticed, World 3 was honestly connected to most of the games. Like the first game, you fight against World 3. The second game, you fight against Gospel. Or Grave, I think they call it in the video games versus the manga.
Safe, I hope?
World 3 wasn't really involved with that as far as I could remember. I mean, it's possible the kid might have, like, met Dr. Wily at some point. Or he might have had a little bit of influence with him. But I really can't remember.
Go fiddling.
He might have had a little bit. The third game, you're fighting World 3 again. The fourth and fifth game, you're fighting Nebula. Which, again, turns out that... You know, World 3 is connected to that as well, because... The Dr. Regulus, I think his name is, that's Wily's son. And then the sixth game, you fight World 3 again. So they're the direct antagonists for 3 of the games.
And compassion for those
and they're connected to 2 other games. And then the last game, not really sure if there is a connection. I don't fully think there is.
Take this as a token of such love reciprocated. You're needed in Hjalmar.
Just really interesting.
Go with the gods.
So we got to liberate Hellmarch now. So World 3, just Dr. Wily is tied up in just about everything. And his reasons are interesting. In the original Mega Man games, Dr. Wily is he's a corrupt scientist. He wants to use his robots to take over the world. The motivation for him, they retconned a few things, changed it around for the Battle Network release, and I find it really interesting. Because the motivations they gave, it was, Dr. Wily was a brilliant robotic scientist. But as net society progressed and became far more prevalent, his robotics became more and more obsolete. So I think they said this in the third game. It was either the third game or the first game where they said this, but I know he said it. He wanted to get revenge. He said that the world had effectively deleted him. So he wanted to delete the world. Which I did find it interesting that he decided to destroy net society using the internet. Through like the use of the life virus, I think the alpha bug, and then through the Psy Beasts. Although we get to see some of his robotics expertise in the 6th game, and it is quite interesting. As we see some robotics technology starting to become more prevalent again in net society with the copybot, which allowed you to essentially bring a Navi into the physical world. Sorry, guys. I take your gold. Ooh. I'll take that. Really, the story is pretty great for the Battle Network series, like, in all honesty. I love it. And I love, like, the interplay between Lan, Hikari, the main character, who is, for the first, I believe, 3 or 4 games, he's in 5th grade, then for the last 3 to 2 games, because I can't fully remember when he moved to 6th grade, he was in 6th grade. And then the last game ends with he is graduated 6th grade, I think, at that point, and will be moving on to 7th grade, and then they show us what their lives were like in the future. Like when they're now all young adults.
Get our hands up. The end's a dragon. See if you can't convince one way or
well, I mean, not as much young adults as at that point. I think it's when they're around in their 30s, because at that point Lan does have like a 5th or 6th grade child. So he's got to be late 20s, early 30s, around that range.
We all have faith.
Because I think if he's got at least a 10 or 11-year-old kid, because I think I'm trying to remember like what age they are actually in 5th grade. I can't remember. Shoot, I actually really can't. I think it's around 10 or 11. Let's see, if you start preschool like 5, like kindergarten 6, 1st grade 7, 2nd grade 8, 3rd grade 9, 4th grade, yeah, like 10 or 11 for like 4th, 5th, 6th grade. So I think that's about then. It's like earliest he could have gotten married was probably 18. And if they had like a kid right away, 19. So he would have to be at the very youngest 29. So I'm probably aiming for, let's say, 31, 32, 33 at the most. That's probably how old he is at the end of the game series. Sounds about right. We'll say within the 32, 33 range. I always love that at the end of the games when they do that, especially if it's a game series or like a long-running manga or anime series. I like when they show us the future. I like to see who they got with. I like to see if they've had kids, what kind of jobs they're doing now. Because like for a lot of video game series and a lot of like anime and manga series, the protagonists are teenagers or like in their young 20s, things like that. Because, you know, that's generally the range that they were aiming for the audience. I really like seeing how their lives turned out. And let's be honest, there is a thrill of seeing if your ships turned out to be correct. Let's just be honest about that. I, for one, want to see if my ships were correct.
Naughty elf, telling me what gods I can and can't worship.
So I did appreciate that they did that at the end of Battle Network. I'm not going to say, like, what all they were doing. Just for the sake of spoilers and such. I feel like saying Lan had a kid is not a massive spoiler. Because it kind of stands to reason he might have a kid by then. Also, because Lan is kind of the type of guy that are like, yeah, he would definitely want a kid that someday he could pass Mega Man on to and, you know, continue that legacy. The kid's name doesn't make sense, though. His name is Patch. I don't know why he named him Patch. I mean, the closest thing I can think of is like a computer term to like put a patch in the software or something. But it just doesn't really make sense to me. But it's hilarious at the same time. Like, why did you name your child this?
Fida's teaching me the Innkeeper's trade. She runs the Four Shields.
Okay, I gotta find the Imperial Courier.
Faded. Something different. I tend to keep my patrons' privacy. It is? Well, that's different.
Hey,
He was
speech
here, but he
increased.
left. If you leave now, you can probably catch him. Or you can just wait here. He'll be back soon enough. See ya.
Thank you. Alright, leveled up speech to 50. Which means... Hey, merchant perk. I'll take it. Alright, let's see what direction he's moving in. Oh, he was? Okay.
Can't stop to chat, citizen. Is that so?
For the glory of the Empire!
Help!
Die!
Oh no, he's attacking me. What will I do? Oh, help, good citizens of the Empire.
By the god.
Oh no.
No.
Hey, you guys didn't see anything, okay? Like, unless you saw him attacking me. Yeah, what about that?
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
What is it, Elf?
Yeah, I'm innocent. I am, like, so innocent. Again, if you ever need to kill someone in a town for Skyrim, get them to attack you first. Like, don't do anything aggressive against them mechanically. Like if you're doing Dark Brotherhood and like your target's in the middle of a town, you're like, well, shoot, what do I do? Just talk to them. Tell them who you are.
Good work.
They'll attack you, and then if you kill them,
they know more
you're
of
good.
our plans than I thought. Not
and
good.
Honestly, the guards will probably help you.
Fort Snowhawk is in need of reinforcements. We'll make sure they won't be getting those. Give me a moment while I make a few, corrections to these reports. There we go. Make sure those forged documents get to the legate in Morthal. They should give them the wrong idea.
Nice.
And us the advantage. Watch yourself out there.
To Morthal. So yeah, I'm just so excited to finally play. Also, I'm gonna get to play Mega Man on my TV. Like, I'm excited for that. At some point, I do want to get it for my Switch as well, just so I can like just sit back and enjoy it on a handheld again.
Out of trouble, Elf.
Because I've used handhelds most of my life. I didn't really... I mean, in my childhood, the only console I really used was GameCube. But for the most part, I still mostly used my Game Boy or my DS.
Along the way, did you, soldier? I suppose it would be. Good thinking.
It was really only in like my college years when I was given a 360 as a gift, where I started really playing consoles. And then here with the PS4, I've been able to do a lot.
He's not.
So, handhelds always hold a special spot for me in my heart because it's what I've used the majority of my life.
Not quite.
And I really do love the portability. Like, when I was able to get Skyrim on my Switch, I was so excited. I'm like, holy crud, I can play Skyrim in the bathroom! My sister said, wait, what? What did you say? I said, I can play Skyrim in the bathroom. Why would you want to? Why would I not want to? Are you just going to get Skyrim on everything you own?
Good job.
Yes.
Ulfric was
Why
right
not?
about you. I'm glad to have you with us.
She does not understand the glory of Skyrim.
You are going to Fort Snowhawk. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. What do you say?
And I do admit, having both a handheld and a console, I appreciate that because there's a lot of differences in the games that I am able to get on a Switch than I can get on the PS4. So I really like being able to get a whole different mix of games depending on what I want to play with that day. And again, the portability is nice, but I also do love sitting back in my chair, grabbing a controller and just going to town. It's a lot of fun. Depends on my mood, and also it is easier to stream off a PS4, especially since I do not have an actual Switch. I have a Switch Lite, so I can't exactly stream off of that, unfortunately. Which does suck, because I really do want to show off the games I have there. Like, I would love to do, like, a Monster Hunter stream, or a Shadowverse stream, or things like that. Because, hey, showing off that Shadowverse game for the Switch, would love to do that. It's such an amazing game, with, like, full voice acting and cutscenes. Like, the Shadowverse anime, they never did an English dub, so they had to hire English actors specifically for this game. And I appreciate that. Like, they're like, hey, let's make this incredible. Normally, like, they just use the actors from the show. Or they'll just say, well, we'll just do the audio in Japanese because we don't have English voice actors. They're like, no. Let's just find amazing English voice actors and use them. And they did. Like, the actors they found were fantastic. There you are! And obviously, I'd love to stream the Pokemon games eventually. That was one thing my sister said. She's like, what, you're not streaming Pokemon? I'm like, I can. Like, Nintendo owns them. Alright, where are the Imperials? Are they hiding from me? I think they're hiding from me. They're somewhere around here. I'm still just wiping out my own people. I like to point that out. Oh, those are Stormcloaks. Where are these? Oh, it's the Stormcloaks attacking me. Okay. Oh, hi, Kiva. I'm just completing war crimes. I thought they were all Imperials. I got a bit of a bounty. So Kiva, because I don't think you were here to hear this, be looking out for the 18th and 19th. That's about when we're going to start streaming Mega Man Battle Network. Because that has to be based on my payday. Because I am a PO man, and I will not have the money to actually buy the thing when it releases. Unfortunately, the Cash App I set up has not been successful as of so far. But I'm still hoping. I am still hoping that we're going to start to get more activity on that. I mean, man can't give up hope here. Here we go. Fee. Here you are. That is not even your room. What are you doing in there?
Favor the bow, eh?
Tullius must be getting nervous. Taking our march, we're practically in his backyard now. As soon as we're able, we'll march on Solitude. You've become a true hero of Skyrim. I number you among my kin.
Now you say true hero, but I did just spend like the last few minutes
the love of the land
destroying your own army for you.
Even as death.
Like literally murdering everything around me.
On behalf of the sons and daughters of Skyrim, on behalf of all that is righteous and true, take this token of our appreciation for your service.
Again, I'm doing war crimes here, even against my own people. So
we're gathering for our final assault on Solitude. I need you.
Yeah.
Report to our camp in Hoffinger.
So now I have the Stormcloak officer set, which I will not be wearing, simply because I don't need it. Okay. I think it's going to go right into the final battle, which is good because I do need to start wrapping this up. So we're going to try to... We're going to take Solitude. I probably shouldn't use the Storm spell just because of the citizens. Oh, they're still mad at me.
This what you want?
Do I have... Okay.
Stop that! Severe damage. Some say that Balmor traveled. Somebody help, somebody.
My hatred for the Empire is vested only by love for my countrymen. Stormblade, watch yourself out there. Sometimes I wonder if you can...
Okay, yeah, no, he's not going to talk to me yet. A dragon! Crap, that was the wrong one to do. Bruh. Do I gotta do this again? Help me, Galmar.
What was that? I knew I heard something.
Blows me blood for blood. Why is
Dragon. There we go. Now we're making progress. Stop fighting me! Oh, that's actually a decent amount of, yeah. Shoot. Let's see what I can drop. Much better. And we'll drop... Suppose we can drop the bow. There we go. Much better. Now talk to me, Big Daddy.
The measure of... You're going to the fort. Meet the brothers prepare. What do you say? You've got real fire in you. I like it.
Okay. So that was interesting. Oh, dead body. Nice. Okay, so that was fun. Turns out everybody wants to kill me. Probably shouldn't have been so liberal with my spells. But that's how I roll.
Never should have.
Oh dear. So this is about where we're going to wrap up for now, because I have to go do some dog petting things. It's very important. Tis puppy. Very, very important. We must go pet the puppy. So like I said, look out for the 19th and the 20th for Mega Man Battle Network. We're going to start with Mega Man Battle Network 6, Psybeast Gregar. And, oops, excuse me. I'm going to start with that. I'll also make another post about the Cash App on the channel itself, because I really would like to see if we can get that ball rolling. Hell, if we're able to raise enough money before the 14th, we might even be able to get the game early, which would be pretty cool. So let's make that a goal. See if we can raise $60 before the 14th or by the 14th, so we can try to get that game a week early, which I think would be absolutely fantastic. So until next time, this is your wintry neighborhood Winterspell, reminding you guys all to stay frosty. I love all of you. Thank you so much for the continued support. We are up to 68 subscribers. Our goal for this year is 100, so we are 32 away. No, wait. Yes, 32 away. Let's make this happen, and let's make this channel a huge success in this coming year. Let's work all our ways all the way up to play buttons. All right. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you in the next video.